So am I starting afresh?
Yes. We are really afresh.
Hello, welcome to the news. Akwa Ibom State Government relocates proposed CNG bus terminal to Uyo. State Legislature invites Commissioner for Health and others for questioning. Plus, National Assembly to resolve issues delaying completion of Calabar to Federal Highway. Hello, welcome to our news at this time. I am Utabi Archibong with details of the headlines and other stories. A reminder that this broadcast is reaching you live on Star Times, Channel 103, and our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. Akwa Ibom State Governor Umoino says divisive tendencies and treachery have no place in the state's development agenda. Governor said this while addressing supporters that received him at the Victor Atta International Airport. Uyo Clement Barikwe has the report.
Governor Umoino was out of the state for official engagement after the 38th anniversary of the state's creation. The governor reaffirmed his commitment to promoting unity, peace and progress in Akwa Ibom State, charging the supporters to ensure that they register with the All Progressives Congress and also take part in the ongoing continuous voter registration exercise to enable them vote for more progress and development. On the return of night flight to Victor Atta International Airport, Governor Ino commended the management of the airport for working hard to meet up with the deadline given to them.
Our airport is back, and so we can land in the night. Ibom Air can now bring in people. Ibom Air will now begin to night stop in Uyo, so that they can do first flight to Lagos, first flight to Abuja. Because this is the home of Ibom Air. That's why we have to work to make sure that we get back on track. And so we're also working on all other projects. We are moving from 771 kilometers of road to 1,000 because this dry season, contractors are going to be put back on the road.
The governor used the opportunity to thank the State House of Assembly for its speedy passage of the state's supplementary budget, announcing that the government will extend its road project from its current 772 kilometers to 1,000 kilometers as the dry season approaches. Clement Barikwe, NTA News.
And the Akwa Ibom State Government has relocated the proposed compressed natural gas CNG bus terminal site at Odiogitami to local government area. Speaking during the inspection of the site at Ikodakbe in Uyo, Governor noted that the decision to relocate the terminal after much consideration was to ensure accessibility for residents in the state. Again, Clement Barikwe has more.
In 2023, the federal government launched the compressed natural gas buses through the presidential CNG initiative to reduce fuel costs, create jobs and promote environmental sustainability by transitioning from petrol and diesel to CNG-powered vehicles. The Akwa Ibom State government is already keen into this initiative with an initial 50 CNG buses already ordered to enhance the state transport system. This former Urai boat, recently demolished by the state government, is the new site for the CNG terminal. Governor Umoino, the CNG bus terminal will consist of a gas station, training school, repair workshop to train engineers in CNG technology and maintenance.
Initially identified somewhere in Itu, but when we reviewed it, it wouldn't be economically viable because people won't be able to travel to Itu. They will still need a substation in Uyo So we now said, okay, let's leave that property. Still government will put another project there. Let's come to a central place. And want to thank the community for working, giving us the opportunity to bring the project here. So the bus terminal will be here. They've cleared. I wanted to see for myself. They will fence and the work will start.
The governor commended the host community for their cooperation to ensure the success of the project, urging the youth to protect it from vandalism. Clement Barikui, NTA News.
We pause here for some commercials to continue shortly. Please stay.
CY Best Electronics. Awesome, great, and indeed a finesse among the best quality electronics of all brands of television and smart television sets ranging from 19 to 66 inches, compact disc, DVD players, home theater sets, and soundbar music systems. What about extension wires and accessories, AV, HDMI, auxiliary cables, TV guard and surge protectors, wall brackets, DVD mounts, and wall shelves? These and more at CY Best Electronics, 30 Nepal Line Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For inquiries and order, please call 0803 599 7564, 0808 556 3469, or 0802 685 0027. CY Best Electronics. God is love.
Children's Summit 2025.
NTA Uyo, your dependable station, is organizing the 2025 Children's Summit, a speech-making event for pupils and students in both public and private schools.
The theme for this year's event is renewable energy, critical need for industrialization and sustainable development.
Date 23rd October 2025.
Venue Civil Service Auditorium, Idongaset Nkanga Secretariat, Uyo.
Time 10 a.m. prompt. Participating schools should register the programs department. We are grateful to Dr. Glory Edit, founder, Mary Slezak Akanfuglo Foundation. Most sponsors are welcome. For inquiry, call
Summit, promoting healthy education among school children.
You're welcome back, and now on matters relating to judiciary. Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly has summoned Commissioner for Health, Dr. Akim John, Permanent Secretary, Hospitals Management Board, and the Chief Superintendent of Ikpe General Hospital in the local government area to appear before it within 2 weeks. Assembly correspondent Nsika Okon reports that this follows the incident of September 16, 2025, where members of the Assembly's Committee on Health were denied access into Ikpe General Hospital during an oversight visit. The report.
Aside from the making of laws for the betterment of citizens and the state, another important responsibility of lawmakers is to oversight government projects. Hence, their visit to Ikpe General Hospital in a local government's area to ascertain the working condition of the hospital. The Chairman House Committee on Health and member representing Ibiano Ibom State Constituency, Moses Essien, while leading members of the committee for an oversight function in the hospital, were denied access into the hospital by the Chief Medical Superintendent of the hospital, Dr. Kemini Okut. Dr. Okut reportedly informed the lawmakers that his action was based on instructions from the Health Commissioner and Permanent Secretary, Hospital Management Board. Presenting the issue on the floor of the House under matter of urgent public importance, Chairman of the committee, Mr. Sien, describes the incident as insulting and embarrassing to the House.
The speaker construction of the tools and upgrading hospital facilities is a product of the appropriation of the House of Assembly. And so because we make the law governing these institutions, the Constitution also empowers us to guide our side. But the medical superintendent vehemently told us he cannot allow us access to the facility. I consider this act a very serious embarrassment, an insult, and application of the institution of government, the House of Assembly.
The leader of the House and member representing Nsorobiom State Constituency, Otobon Bob, the Deputy Speaker, Kufre Basie Didem, and Prince Ukpong Akpabio comments on the issue.
The Speaker, I think he must take, and as an arm of government, we must take strong exception and do the needful to ensure that this serves as a deterrent going forward.
What we have just heard is an aberration. There's no place in democracy at all. Everything owned by Akwa Ibom State government belongs to Akwa Ibom people. And legislators are the ones speaking and representing the symbol of the Akwa Ibom people.
They are between us one criminal activity or another. So those are my fears. So we should not take this matter like it is a matter that we should even involve police. Let them go into that facility and check that facility properly. Because I see no reason why someone will block government from entering government facility.
Speaker Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly Udemotong describes the incident as a serious affront to the legislature.
Chairman House Committee on Health to send a letter inviting the Commissioner, the CMD of in the General Hospital, the Permanent Secretary, and Chairman, this matter, you will report back to this House in less than 2 weeks.
The incident of Ikpe General Hospital came up barely some weeks after Governor Moino declared a state of emergency in the health sector with the recruitment of 2,000 medical personnel, a move widely applauded with hopes to strengthen the healthcare system. Zika Okon, NTN News.
In a related development, the National Assembly has vowed to holistically address issues stalling work on the Ikot-Ekpene-Itu-Odukpani Federal Highway and other similar projects across the Federation. At an oversight on ongoing federal road projects in Akwa Ibom State by the Joint National Assembly Committee on Works, the lawmakers regret the lives lost on the road. Clement Marikwe reports.
For more than a decade, residents of Akwa Ibom and Cross River states, as well as other users, have continued to look up to the federal government to intervene on the state of the Calabar-Itu Federal Highway. This cry of the people and lives lost on the road have attracted several stakeholders, including the Joint National Assembly Committee on Works, who is here to find lasting solutions to the slow pace of work on the road project. Delays in the payment of compensation and change of one of the contractors after mobilization were among issues of concern raised.
And this road is a major road. It concerns the presiding officers that even preside over the budget of this country, Mr. Senate President. I don't know how many persons he has lost on this river. And I must take this in. I will follow up alongside with my colleagues on this road to the extent that this road is done.
Every kobo released to any contractor must be judicially spent. That's our own work. And also the issue of money being released or not, you need to approach Parliament as well.
Representative of the supervising ministry is promising that the challenges notwithstanding, the project will be delivered to Nigerians.
On our part, we are here to push the contractors. We'll continue to push them to ensure that they do this, deliver these jobs on time, so that Nigerians who have been suffering, particularly the people of Akwa Ibom State and Cross River, who have endured so much pain along this Ikot-Ekpene-Itu-Odukpani, that they'll be able to smile very soon. I can assure the people of my Akwa Ibom and Cross River that very soon that road will be very motorable and they'll be able to enjoy the benefits of the democracy of this regime.
I think the major challenge we are facing is the issue of compensation. Since there was this approval or that the states should handle compensation, So we'll be having that challenge for a while now. So most of our reports, when I mean the report, enumeration report that we forwarded to the state, up to now has not gotten response. And it is a major challenge in the sense that we are finding it difficult to access most corridors. So we don't have the right of way to work. Even when we have the money, we can't do anything.
At the East-West Road bypass in Eket section, the lawmakers gave the contractors up to November 2025 to complete all pilings and earthworks. Clement Barikui, NTA News.
We pause again for more commercials. The news continues shortly. Please stay.
Mind-blowing innovation in hospitality. Tastefully furnished rooms and apartments, cozy restaurant with local and continental dishes, exquisite bar, standard laundry and car wash, free Wi-Fi and 24-hour spa and water supply. Feel the superior quality of hospitality and luxury as you unwind and relish the comfort of life, all at the Silver Luxury Hotel, managed by Joy Hymns Limited, Itiam Utep Street, Plot 100 Units L, with Housing Estates, Uyo, Okwamum State. For inquiries and reservations, please call 0806 840 1220 or 0701 661 7341. The Silver Luxury Hotel, oasis of comfort.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. Call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
Glad to know you're still there, and now to the rest of our stories. For generations, marriage meant a woman dropping her maiden name to take on her husband's identity. In many societies, this was the norm that shaped how women were perceived. But today, things are changing. More women now choose to retain their maiden names even after marriage. What is behind this growing trend? Delight Njikonye tells us more.
Many cultures and traditions still regard women as temporary beings in their fathers' houses, believing they will marry and change their surnames to that of their husbands. Many women are even denied rights to education and other empowerments, making them solely dependent on their husbands once they are married. And in many societies today, women are still being denied inheritance, despite Supreme Court judgment on girl-child right to inheritance. But there seems to be a gradual shift from that narrative, as some families are now giving their female children their rightful entitlements by training them academically and professionally. After all, when a woman is trained, a nation is trained. Many women these days retain their maiden names even after marriage, while others attach their maiden names to their married names. What could be responsible for this trend?
But we have instances like Okonjo Iweala. Okay, the Okonjo there is her maiden name, while the Iweala is the husband's name. So all is because of the process, the certificates from primary school, secondary to the university.
One of the reasons is stress. For example, me, I'm married but have not changed my maiden's name. Why? Because of the stress involved in it. Before you change your name, especially this surname of a thing, any name at all, you will go to court. You will do your newspaper publication. You will do affidavit. So when I think about the stress, it draws me back from changing my maiden's name.
And how does religion view this trend?
Biblically, I know that Genesis says a man shall leave the father and the mother and is cleaved to the wife, and they become one. And that oneness is, for all intents and purposes, one. And that's why we appreciate women who will make that sacrifice of abandoning their father's name to answer their husband's name.
For Stanley Amakwe, a legal practitioner, there are implications that come with a married woman retaining her maiden name.
From that moment, the lady inherits in the husband, from the husband's. You can't be answering your maiden's name, and you still intend to inherit or maybe share from your husband's. It is impossible.
Why the society deals with the fact that there is no law that compels a married woman to adopt her husband's name? Many believe that mutual agreement among couples can settle certain lines of thought. In Umuahia, Delight in Jinkunye, NTA News.
This way we wrap it up on the English segment of the news this morning. The news continues shortly with Abasanyang Ekbenyong in Ibibu. Please stay.
Ukara sete kwa ibu mesu iterni kan mkpo waranye ke gas kiti ke bareka nkoko kariyo. Ufawotum bombe sete mi yekur komisona sege mkpo bang ufawotum song edem jagari boro membime. Ufawotum bed idet Nigeria nengen nukpaka ke ba kiri nam utumu song kalabaitu. Kwa ibu mmesi minsi kami ni mkibibi nkide basenya ekbenyo ya iko memboksi ni mba asenem. Ekamada iwuru ka state metu moino abo mmono wo yagetre ubagade yemendio ido mfen mana todo foro yonkori adi rogidi obio. Nyeke tangami keini mmono me inogo yibedem eke kaga nwa ubo from Victor ta adi dara nye ke akenyong isang ake kagadi ya iko biombom. Ke kamada iwuru ka state metu moino kenyong di kisang amenye ke kaga se ma ke kwengu soro idare mana kwa ibum ake yo ke swere mefrita anye sogo songo abo kukarmo askorada kem pariba adikan boke frefen daga kerpe ndang kaiso uforo yeri diana ke state kwa ibum nko askoradi andobo mono wo yake kene eka ke sunu bokke nguru figu bok ameri na masoka kaiso magna kene emegewo kembuba umegewo mesoko ariro kiso anye atoro mena mutum ke itie ubomo fam state kwa ibum ke nam yak edonidem anyo atoro mon ufogo tomu bombe state mi ensope nam lutume koto budget abo ke ri namami aya wamanye adi nam usonke kwa ibum yaganyo kan akekpa panakpan ke ndayo asoko ariro kiso abasenya ekpeyon Ufawotum bombe state mi eseno ye kur commissioner segem ko bang ufawotum song edem etekem John akpana wen po ke nkang ekoto hospital management board ye kamba wo ke ufok ibok ikpe kenkoko karini yak esobo ye memo ko fang udwaiba mbogo na mediongo kemi akene mponto pe mekara titie ke usene fiong efreket ke fiong usoket iswami ko fok ibok ikpe ya ikop mbogo mfon Kema bere odibo mbet ke state mi mempom fen ame ufakutumo bombet state mi enama adori sanga nkesu utumo me uka state mi enangake ntagado akesunu ufakutumo bombet state mi enami sange ka ufogibok ikpe ken koko karini ado ke sanga me ansida ibur ken kangikpe nsong idem kufakutum ubombet itemo zesesien adogo once amere aga nok adogo awo medaga ki wood mono wo ki beke constituency biono aga to song mona mediongo keke wogo keke mini uku ta medogo dai wood ku fogi bogodo iki yaka ammo ekan ebo yedok enyong enam se mwekeka ado kemini ke ni yeke tangiko ama boke amiekeno uyo amenye bogoto komisona asege mkpoba ufokutum nsongidem etekem John ye akpana wed mkpo kenkang ekoto Hospital Management Board ado ke ni ekediboro ke ku fokutum bombet usok me bombet emefiang iso ebo kuto idomi idono kidem enye swano aridama me etekemini akanamba ata tangiko ufokutum bombet state mi eteude matong ama adi ando bo keri namami ikidono kidem ado mkpo sokote tape mimmi atape ke kamba dai wuruka state mi etu moino asokono ufokutum songidem usobusom tangayen anyonga mana ada nta ke fang songidem ame waka egesem tosni ba mana toro mkpodi nengi bono ke fa Kwai bum tembok nyen kibi bi 3 ro ba sene mi so so ke mkpangutong yang mi do ba se yang pe yong tutumbo be yo